The woman picked up a sniper rifle and was about to fire at the enemy. To her surprise, the scope was very blurry. She was shocked and tried to remove the scope, but even using all her strength, the scope wouldn't budge. A man nearby suddenly remembered something. A long time ago, he had seen an enemy officer disassemble one, so he suggested the woman check if there was a twistable part on the scope. The woman was confused. Luckily, she quickly found a part that could be twisted. She immediately detached the scope. Then she tossed it to the man for safekeeping. Without the scope, she aimed the rifle and fired at the enemy, hitting the target in one shot. The man looked through the scope, and everything was clear. The woman snatched it back, but when she tried, it was still blurry. Using the trick, she adjusted the scope properly. They reattached it, making it much easier for her to use the rifle. With the scope, she headshot an enemy in one shot. The woman got so excited that she accidentally exposed their position. The enemy sprayed bullets at them, but she dodged just in time. They were almost hit. Since their position was compromised, they had to move quickly, but after only a few steps, they ran straight into enemies searching for them. Thankfully, the woman's aim was excellent. While the enemy reloaded, she quickly fired 2 shots, sending them to heaven. Unfortunately, the gunfire attracted more enemies. Seeing the danger, the man pulled out a grenade. It landed right in the middle of the enemy group, but as soon as they ran out of the alley, enemy reinforcements arrived. With no other choice, they hid in a nearby room. Dozens of enemies searched for them. The man was trembling in fear. The woman prepared to die with him. Luckily, the enemies didn't check their room, and they survived again. They planned to rest before leaving, but just a few minutes later, they heard noise outside. An enemy had sneaked in quietly. The man prepared to knock them out with his rifle butt, but the woman acted impulsively and shot the enemy dead. Worried the gunshot would draw more enemies, they had no choice but to keep running. The constant movement caused the woman's wound to fester. She could barely walk much farther. Afraid of running into enemies, the man carried her on his back, but soon, he couldn't go on either. They hid in an empty house. The woman, in terrible pain, unwrapped her bandage. She saw the wound had begun to rot. She told the man to find her a knife and some alcohol. After searching, he found no alcohol at all, only a rusty kitchen knife. He sterilized it as best he could and brought it to her. But then, the woman asked him to cut away the rotten flesh. Do you think her wound could be treated like this?